So it's of course BANLIST Day in Duel Links. There's no mini box until of course we get a shop maintenance for that, but we have got the ban list in effect, and of course that means Dark Magician is now free. We've got 3 copies of Rod, 3 copies of Navigation. We're going to dive right into 2 different builds today. They're the same deck. We're going to see if the skill is the limiting factor. We're playing the Gathering Disciples with YUGI and the Show of Nightmares with ARKANA, and we're going to see which one is better. One of them gives you a DMG for free, the other one gives you a DM in your starting hand. Of course, we're going in for an anime match first of all. We've got a DM. Now, the big thing here is, okay, let's go for the Rod, and let's see, right? Let's go Rod. Of course, we want to search out for the Circle, but we could go for the Secrets of Dark Magic, right? And go straight for the Fusion, which will be quite cool. We're going to play it safe and go for Navigation. Now we're going to play our skill, which gives us a DMG in our deck for free by revealing a DM in our hand, which is really, really big. So of course that means now the Dark Magicians, when we play it, it's now live, and the DMG is at the very bottom of the deck. So if we, if we were playing not Navigation, then she would always be at the bottom. She would never really get back up to the top and be able to be a brick in our hand, which is nice. But let's see what Blue Eyes can do. Are they going to reveal alternatives? Summon it out? No, summoning into the White Stone of the Ancients first of all. That's fine. Activating Dark Hole. Okay, I kind of want to play Compulsory, but I'm not going to because, of course, we can bring back Rod from the graveyard by tributing a DM. So, let's see what he does. Of course, going to be summoning into his Blue Eyes. Now, if he does target one of our Compulsories, then we've won immediately, right? There's nothing to really do. Here comes the Spirit Dragon of White. Let's see. Please don't target Navigation. If you do, it's fine. But if you don't, then it's equally just better for me. So, of course, going for the Compulsory, let's go, bounce you back to the hand, and that's going to be a free win from Kaiba. Thank you very much. Let's go summon to a DM. Of course, we probably could have gone for Apprentice first of all, discarded it, summoned her out, searched out a DM. Let's go for, I guess we'll just go for the Illusion, right? It's fine to just splash out here. Again, let's get a search off, that's fine. Search for a DM, and of course he's waiting for a response. He is going to scoop, he knows he's lost, and there we go! On to game number 2. And we've got a Grandpa Muto. We're going through all the anime decks today. This could be literally anything under the sun. It could be Exodia, which would be very funny, right? Yugi versus Grandpa. Of course, on a win streak, going first. Come on, show me the DM in hand. It is that simple, you just don't brick. It is impossible to brick in DM. Let's go Circle. Circle then, of course, is going to be thank you, just like the best one possible. There's Navigation. We don't want to go for the DM, let's go for the Circle again, and of course that will set you to face down. We can then hold off on playing our skill, right? Which then our turn. It's just so simple, right? And this is something I've been missing in DM. I've not played DM since the skill came out, right? The new one, which is Magic, right? I really did not jive with how that played, and so I've not really played DM, been playing Rockets and Trickstars, and we're just going to hit you with Navigation, Just as simple as that, it feels so good, and of course just gonna hit Scoop. Not even gonna see what he was playing. And he was on Orcust. Fair enough, that is completely deserved. Varus, Revolver, here comes the Rockets, our first real meta deck test, I guess you could say. And of course, we drew into it, right? So here, I'm really still not sure what we do with Apprentice, right? But I feel like we just go, you know what, we'll summon her, discard DM, play her, then get a search off. Just getting a bit of deck thinning is always a good thing. Let's go for the alt artwork. We can then, of course, hope and pray that Circle just happens to give us a Navigation or an Eternal Soul, and it did. Thank you very much. Let's go for you. Let's go and add to our hand the top of the deck, sorry, the Apprentice, and then let's set you to face down. And I think we're gonna go for the skill here because there's no real searching gonna be happening anytime soon. So it's a real you. Put DMG into the deck, and there we go. Let's see. Can Rockets out our board? Probably. If they get a Void Ogre Dragon out, but we're going to stop him before we do that, so that should be fine. Cosmic Cyclone coming down. Oh boy. That's fine. Hit the Circle. It's okay. We've got one Disruption and a second Cosmic Cyclone. Please don't hit Compulsory. Well, if it had happened, it had happened. There's no shot you've got the third one, though. There is no way. Setting a back row. Summoning into the Silver Rocket Dragon. Okay. Of course, now you can play your skill. That gives you your boost deck to launch. Very nice. Now, we can't do much, right? It's kind of the thing, we can't do a lot. He can beat over this though, and I think that might be his goal, is just to beat over it. No, going for the special summon, okay. Linking off into the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, okay. That is a little bit annoying. That's annoying, innit? Right. So we've got to play Eternal Soul here, just to kind of bait him out, right? And go, you know what, we'll summon a DM from our graveyard, and we're gonna try and get you to play around the whole, attack to a DM, contribute our apprentice. He probably won't do that. He's gonna be smart, and just attack in. There's no way you go for the DM. If you do... What? We could go for an Xyz, but I feel like we should just attack in. And see what happens, right? Does it go damage step? Necro Fusion is really, really, really bad. That is really bad. Because he can make, of course, his Ball of Furious Dragon, and then pop his other guy to pop our Eternal Soul. Well... well... yes, continue to attack. I guess we can go for target monster control, more control, destroy them. That's not good. But oh, that is not good at all. Let's just go and attack into this because it does at least force out the Dark Rebellion to be destroyed. Oh, that's so annoying. And then of course, popping Eternal Soul is going to nuke my board, and then that's nuking everything else, and hopefully he has no way. Puts a card in the graveyard, but does he have access to a normal summon? Of course you do, you have normal summon, and yeah, that was always just gonna happen. You know, just having two Cosmics, getting rid of all the back row, that was always gonna happen. I'm giving you a nice, let's go in for another game, because that was our first real, test of DM in the meta, and clearly, against Rockets, it's not going to be all that. Of course, the Cosmic was a really big issue, and again, with Eternal Soul, that is the case. You know, you've always got this big self-destruct button live on your field that can just screw you over. Teargarden, what is it with the DM representation today? Okay. This could... I do not know what Tear plays. Yeah, I have no idea. But they're on a win streak. They've got Blue Eyes accessories. Duel standby. Have we just gone back to 2016? Like, I'm sorry, what? But sure. This is not a great hand. At all. We're gonna go and play Apprentice, right? And we're gonna discard Navigation, because that does give us a negate live in the graveyard, which is good. We can then, of course, go and add a DM. Let's go for the original artwork, why not? We'll then go and play our Dark Magical Circle, and please give us another Navigation. It doesn't, but it does give us access to Secrets of Dark Magic, our fusion spell, which is really, really big. Now, I'm going to... I'm gonna fusion summon into our DM fusion, and I just realized what I did. I should have played our skill to actually make it live. That is so annoying. How could you forget? The one good part of this skill is to give you a free DMG. How could you forget? And we'll set these two face down, and let's just see what Tear does. Right, we'll just see what Tear does. Setting a card, setting a second card, and gonna be setting a third card. Oh boy, that is fun. If we draw into a DM, then we'll be good. Dark Magical Circle, of course, can pop a card, but no, Tear's fine. We know it's Legend, so they've got to be doing something right. Duke from Legend 5, okay, let's see. It is a play, make, and I. This could be Mech Knights, it could of course be Trickstars, it could be just normal Cyburst, it could be Salamangreat on a rank up. Let's see, got the Snow playmat, okay. That's a pretty old playmat, and this is also the thing, is that we've also not opened to, if we see a Rod and a Dark Magical Circle, then we're fine. But really, DM is a you want to go first deck, and we haven't seen that. Okay, so I'm going to play our skill for... if this gets negated, though, that's really annoying. And that's what I'm worried about. But it's fine. It won't be negated, right? We'll go 1, 2, summon you, activate the effect, search off for a DM, that's fine. We can then play our skill, and he's going to scoop. I'm really not sure what's going on today. Apparently, we're just too good. You know what, I really wanted to play ARKANA in this one. I wanted to see if it was going to be better, but so far we've not really needed to play him. So, let's see, will this be the match we lose, so we can go and play ARKANA? Let's see. It is a Selena Lunalights. Okay, the bane of DM's existence. This will be a loss. regardless, right? If she opens out that big Leo dance that can't be targeted, it's going to be a straight loss. But let's see. We're going first. We didn't open overly great. And that's kind of an issue, right? Because we can go Rod searching out one of our back row, right? We've got this to do a bounce. That's so... Let's go for it. Let's go Rod, activate the effect, search out for the circle, and hope and pray we get a DM here. That is all we need, is DM. Please, no DM. No DM, but we have got a navigation, which I guess is fine. Add back you and you, setting the compulsory, setting the navigation. We could go for the apprentice, right? But I don't think it makes sense. I think if she attacks in, then we're gonna want to make our guy stronger, right? Even if she goes for the effect of making it 0, I think that's fine. But then we have got navigation, so that is live. But I don't want to waste the secrets. It's just DM still has the issue of you don't want to waste some of the cards you see, and they're like there's a real niche use case for them. It's just it's a tough one. You know, it's definitely not going to be a meta contender like it was back in the day. But going for the Lunar Light Yellow Marten to the hand, okay, activating Lunar Light Fusion. This is not good when she's doing it on her turn with no card summoned. So she could go for the full 3 of in for her big Saber Dancer. And she didn't have the 1-0, okay, thank God, just thank God. But, and this is a very big but, we could apprentice here, but that wouldn't make sense because she would then still kill it. So we're going to let Rod die. Now the issue is, does she have a White Princess in hand? Because that is going to be a huge issue for us. But I think we're fine. Let's go Rod. Rod can then search out for, I guess we'll dump a spell negate in the graveyard. That's going to be good. I need free space on my board. So we're going to play Apprentice, going to discard Navigation, and summon you. This actually works out. With that entire effect, to go and of course grab out a DM. We've then got our compulsory to bounce her back. So that does work. We'll play our skill. Very nice. We'll then grab you. We'll then add DMG to our hand. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? We can then go to battle phase. And then I guess we can we bait that out? I don't know if I want to, right? Let's go for compulsory. Let's bring you back to the hand. We can then play navigation, which can then of course go into our DM and into our lovely, I guess we'll go for a second DM from the deck, right? Let's go for number 2. And then our DMC can banish the back row, so she gains a little bit less attack points, which is actually going to be quite important. We can then not end our turn, go and attack in, activate the effect of our lovely Illusion Magician, make him 46, kill you, attack in directly, and we're gonna game here. No, don't even need to summon into the fusion. Just don't even need to do it. Selena is down, Lunar Light's gone. I don't know when to end the video. I really don't. Yugi Moto versus the OCD Yugi, the ultimate mirror match. Will this be a new DM player? Let's see. I'm on a win streak. He's not. He's on a 30 card deck, 35 card deck. He's playing Exodia. And we've opened not overly amazing. So let's go play our skill. Just to go and put the DM at the bottom of the deck. That's fine. We can then go and set compulsory and set Eternal Soul. And that is going to be our turn done. Now it's Exodia, so I'm not expecting him to be playing anything overly crazy. We could for the funnies go for the Nightmare Phoenix, right? I think we kind of should, right? Let's go Phoenix, let's go 1 and 2. We could of course gone with the DM and then got the banish off, right? But it's fine. We don't need it. Let's go Phoenix, discard navigation, go and pop that back row, and hopefully it's going to be nothing. No effect applied there, that's fine. Don't be the Cosmic now. You know, don't be the back removal now, of all things. I'll be completely baffled if it is. The Flute of Summoning Karibo. Let's go battle phase, why not? Attack in, let's see. Anything, you've got something. White Princess, probably, actually thinking about it. Attacking in, that's fine. 25, attack in. Does he know how this works? He does not know. He doesn't know, it's unaffected, let's go. And so next, we've got a Legend Rank 4 from Mexico. Who are you playing? You are playing Zuzu Boil. Okay, so this should probably be sulfur chords, right? If it's melodious, then hella based, but I do wonder why we're facing so many, you know, non-meta relevant decks today. But let's see. It is sulfur chord. Okay, but we've opened the combo. Let's hope we see another back row. We don't. That is kind of annoying. Not the end of the world, right? Not the end of the world, but let's go and add you two. I'm gonna set both of these because if he does go and target my Dark Magical Circle, then that's fine. Frees up a slot. It's not the end of the world. Let's reveal you and end our turn, and hopefully that is going to be fine. If we lose now to Pendulum, then it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Sulfur Chord Elegance. Okay. So gonna be adding a Sulfur Chord Pend and then placing 2 Pendulum Scales. Like, it does so much for a card. Like, how it is a pure custom card, right? How that works is a pure custom card. So this does stop me from playing spell cards right when they're summoned. And this can bounce a card, summon the entire back row. Bouncing that back is fine. That's okay. I'm gonna survive the turn anyway, so that's fine. Then Angela activates, so we're going to play Navigation now. And it's a bad idea, but it's the only way we're going to survive this turn. Like, the only way. So, let's summon a DM. Let's... we've got... The thing is that we've got to summon another DM, right? We can't go for Apprentice here, because that just means that they have a way to be over us. So, let's summon another DM, and... Now you pop one of them, and then you link off for something else, and then you can, you know, go for an Unicorn, spin it. I guess you could do that. What is... I don't even know what it's doing anymore. I just don't know what the deck's doing. It's just doing so many things. The Field Spell is not even a once per turn these effects. It just does it, you know? Like... I just... And Tributes 2 to link it to Nightmare Phoenix. So yeah, he's going for the Unicorn play. He's gonna spin. Gonna hit the back row, which is fine. Wavering Eyes, that's fine. Do you have a normal summon as well? Have you normal summoned this turn? I feel like you have... You haven't even normal summoned! Like, I am losing it at fucking Sulfur Chords. You know? Oh, okay. Well, if there had to be an end, this is definitely an end to this. And here comes the Nightmare Unicorn, of course. You've got the discard in hand, you've got the target, that's fine. You can hit me back, there we go, and now has 4,500 damage on board, straight to the face. They didn't care about my back row, they didn't care about anything else. That is insane, and that was literally like from the fucking the pen scale card, right? All of that was just like from one card pretty much. Holy. So I said we'd do it. Let's go and try Arcana. We lost the Sulfur Chord. Can we redeem ourselves by guaranteeing a DM in hand, or are we gonna brick? For like the first time this video, are we just gonna completely brick and see no way to access our trap cards? Playmaker and I, let's go. We've got going first, we like to see it. Let's see our back row. What do we have? Trick up the sleeve, guarantee me DM. Okay. Okay. That is pretty good, pretty good. Let's go Rod. Rod going to search out for the lovely Navigation. We can then play Circle. Circle then going to hopefully pick us up a Eternal Soul would be nice. Nope. Second Navigation. I will take that. That's fine. We can then, of course, put the Apprentice next. That is okay. Doesn't really matter given that we probably will be activating Navigation first of all. And so, she's going to get shuffled in eventually. There's no skill to give us DMG, so our Dark Magicians is now no longer live, which is a bit disappointing, but it's still an option we have to get more draws, I guess, and selling cards face down. It is, of course, Orcust. Okay. This deck will never ever die. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe he's still bricked in Orcust. Maybe that's a thing they do now. Both our Orcust players have seemingly not wanted to play the game today, so... Maybe? No, he's playing now. Okay. He's gonna play. He's going to make my guy a level. Send the Harp Horror. Okay, fair enough. Activating Cosmic Cyclone, not the first thing you did, is a bit weird, but sure. Okay, banish me. That's completely fine. Of course, Harp Horror means you've practically got a full combo, but we should be okay. You know, we've got multiple summons out for our DM. If he's going to go for the Dingirsu, then he's going to, what, send the Rod, or maybe send, like, the back, like... And it's a mirror match! Hey, Apprentice, how you doing? You're kind of batting for the wrong team here, but it's nice to see someone playing it at least. And linking off into the Longirsu, the Orchestrator. Okay, cool. This does allow him to send my Rod to the graveyard, just on a whim. And it does seem he's going to do that. And there comes Simple Skeleton to go and revive the Galatea, which of course then means Galatea is going to become Dingirsu. There's the Babble. Okay, now show me the Dingirsu. I'm pretty sure Dingirsu is only monsters, right? So we do kind of at least survive a bit. But is it cards? It might be cards. In for Dingirsu, it is send one card to the graveyard. Okay, so I'll let you do that. Put a negate in my graveyard, that's fine. Not the best. Sets a back row, sets on the back row. Attack in with your Dingirsu first. You didn't. Oh, damn it, that's so annoying. Like, I don't want to take this. So, yeah, navigation. Sure. Summon me a DM. Thank you. And then another DM, because there's no point in risking it now. Okay, goodbye DM. Let's see where we go from here. Okay. So we've got a negate in our graveyard. This doesn't really do anything right now, which is good. We can then go and play Rod. Rod can then search out, of course, for, hopefully, a Dark Magical Circle, then gets us an Eternal Soul, right? I guess that'd be kind of the play. You don't have your... Okay, thank God. If he had the graveyard one that can bring one back, then this would be a bit of a problem, but it's not. But now it's not. So let's go and grab the Dark Magical Circle. Now, do we play this now? Or no, we can't play now because we've got to go Battle Phase first of all and then do that. Okay, no, I am being an idiot. Book of Moon is coming down. I'm sorry, because the DM is just going to be flipped himself. The DM was summoned last turn, right? I definitely summoned the DM. Yeah, what? I'm so confused. Like, maybe you've got another Book of Moon, but then why when you wait to the battle phase? That was your grand plan? Was a really poorly timed Book of Moon? Sorry? Guess who's back? Back again. I could have played that Magical Circle and banished the card on the field. I am an idiot, apparently. Okay. Yes, that is a thing that makes sense. Ooh, okay. Yes, let's go for navigation here. Sure, that is fine. Let's go and of course put the DM's probably more important to see, right? Given we have got a navigation now that will be live next turn. We'll set you face down. We'll go battle phase. Like, you've got protection from the Dingirsu for 1, so that's fine. I then need to waste my fusion summon to clear Dingirsu. And then the problem becomes next turn, how do we kind of deal with that? That is the big issue, but it doesn't matter. He's going to scoop. We're going to win. I really don't want to end it on that. But this has been 50 minutes of recordings, so we'll do one more. Hopefully, we can end this one with a bang. Please give me a good match to end this off on. Legend rank 5, he's been Cog every season. Yu Sakaki, Raging Pendulum. If there's deck to end it on, it's going to be this one. We're going second, which we don't like to see. So this 30 cards though, and not playing, he's playing Burning Abyss. Okay, hand-wise, it's not very good. I'll just say that, it's not very good at all. Okay, you're going to be able to make your Dante, and then of course make your Beatrice, and then have your interruption in my turn. Oh, lovely. Discarding the Seer to rank up into the Beatrice. Okay, very nice. This can then, during my turn, send a Farfa. Okay. Admittedly, you know, we can't special summon with Apprentice because of the skill. That is another bad thing, right? It's turn 2, you can't get off Apprentice. That is a bad part about this skill, and is why I kind of prefer the other one, right? So there's no restriction to what you can do. You know, you've kind of just got to go, I'll pass, I'll set some back row, I'll set some more back row, I'm going to set even more back row, and then call it a day. And sending the Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak, they're playing PK Fire. Even more based. Like genuinely, one of the most base decks in TCG. now in Duel Links apparently. Very cool. Not a big fan of Phantom Knights, but you know what? It's at least cool to see, you know? Going for the Phantom Knights of Silent Boots. Okay. Summoning into the Phantom Ancient Cloak, and of course you have access to the Break Sword. Break Sword then potentially access to the Dark Rebellion. So, you know how it is. It's not looking too great. You know, not looking too amazing. And we have, how many? We've got, what, one navigation. So please do not hit navigation now. I kind of want to save it, but I'm going to assume that he's going to hit the Eternal Soul. Okay, that is fine. We can at least kind of survive the turn. Now, Farfa, I believe, is only targeting monsters, right? I'm going to quickly have a look and see what Farfa does. So Farfa is only targeting monsters, so that's fine. So we can then, of course, play our Eternal Soul to protect our DMs from being targeted by the Beatrice. That's fine. Dark Rebellion has no targets. Now, the big thing would be is if he opened... Wait, doesn't you have the skill anyway to use the rank up magic? I think he does. He does, yeah, I forgot. The Truth Phantom was the thing on Yuya. Oh boy, that is a little bit... a lot bit frustrating, you know? Given it's also... Is it a quick play? I think it's a quick play. And then Dante's effect, target Seer. Seer target Dante. Are we doing it in Duel Links? Are we doing it? Dante targeting Seer. Seer's added. And unfortunately, there's no special summon being happened. Okay. Going to attack mode and setting the rank up magic, that makes sense, right? Going for an attack, we can stop this now, right? Like this, do we just, we've kind of just got to take it, because if you crash, then you float, I think. So let's go for navigation, and let's summon into, of course, our DM, summon you in attack mode, and then we could summon into, I guess we'll go for an apprentice, because it then forces him to attack into the apprentice with his, his dragon, right? So we might have this. We might have this. If he does attack in, but he might not. He might save it, and he'd be smart to save it. Doesn't matter. You are dumb, sir. Goodbye to your Dark Rebellion Xyz dragon. Okay, we might be in this. We might just be in this. Although, Beatrice is still alive, so that is a thing. Let's set the navigation. We've got a back row negate anyway, so that would have been fine. The big downside here is that he can then obviously go for the Farfa thing. So I'm gonna... This might work. This might work. Attack in. Beatrice is probably going to activate. Yes, it is. Okay. So we see what happens. Right, because either way, I think we're good. Going for the Barbar, not going for Farfa. Okay. Burning me. That's not great. So here, this will float into something else, right? And that is the big downside, is that it's gonna float. But let's go Apprentice. Let's clear this. 45, take 2k. It didn't float. Fair enough. Eternal Soul, activating the effect. Summon a DM. He's gonna scoop. Let's go. DM is back. It is so fun. And let's go through the deck list. So this is the list we were running. It is a pretty straightforward DM deck. You're playing 3 of your Rod, your 3 of your Dark Magician, your 3 of your Navigation, your 3 of your Dark Magical Circle, and then you're playing whatever back row you kind of want, right? At the moment, I've only got Compulsories and Crackdowns. So I was playing IDP, I probably would. And the extra deck is important enough, right? You know, you do sometimes see the Ebon. Of course, we saw the Imduck and the very rare Phenom Phoenix. But skill-wise, you've got 2 choices. Either your Arcana skill, which guarantees you a DM in your hand, but it does mean you can't special summon in your first turn. Not the first turn of the duel, your first turn. So you're going second. You still can't play your Apprentice if you do kind of need access to another DM. So I prefer Gathering of Disciples because it does guarantee you access to a DMG at any point in the duel if you've got a DM in your hand. And so it does make your fusion live, and I really like the fusion. Even though we kind of misplayed a bit with it today, it is still fine. I really enjoy this deck. I will hopefully cog with it. We were doing pretty well today. Our opponents were a little bit of a mixed bag, but still, it was pretty fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.